Good afternoon. We're here today to help Laura and Jamie celebrate. We've agreed upon one simple aim. We're going to have the perfect wedding. Today will come off perfectly. This ain't just some hyperbole. The hard work will be worth it. See, it's got to be the perfect wedding. Perfect, shirted, dressed to stun you, good to go. They love each other. They've promised they won't do a runner. It's got to be the perfect wedding. We'll raise the bar, we'll do it right, we'll celebrate our groom and bride. No tracky bottoms, loosened ties, no jealousy or moody sighs. The warmth and love that you provide will smash like a tsunami tide. Even traffic wardens stooped outside will be feeling slightly dewy-eyed. We've got friends from London summoned here, from Kent, from Sussex, Gloucestershire. We even have some Scots in here. It has to be the perfect wedding. Just think, a day when no one moans, where smiles and laughter overflow, where you turn off your mobile phones. Please put it on a silent setting. The speeches will be dynamite. Each bridesmaid like a blinding light. Bitch tits even arrived on time. It has to be the perfect wedding. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to offend. It's just that's the way Jamie refers to his friend. I hope you weren't a little hurt. I'm restricted by these written words. Both of them insisted, but I think you're pretty ripped and pert. Well, maybe not. But it's preferred to be kind today, to lift, not hurt, to accept each other's little quirks like the awkward way your nipples lurch. We'll be sweeter than a kitten's purrs. It's worth it. There's some sick hors d'oeuvres. Plus, next week, Jamie gets what he deserves when Liverpool get ripped by Spurs. We'll put rings upon their fingertips, legitimise this sinful tryst. They don't believe that God exists. Who cares? They'll have the perfect wedding. They've spent the time to plan their vows, the service orders handed out. They both work here. Staff discount. It's got to be the perfect wedding. Yes, stacked with class. Not loud and tacky. Less Benidorm, more Downton Abbey. No screaming rants, no feeling stabby. We've sit up straight, keep looking at me. Pay attention, pin the ears back. No confetti, need to clear that. No free bar, there are free beer mats. Go on, Liz. Don't hold the tears back, let them flow. A clear veneer that jerks beneath our puppeteers' hands. We do believe we've engineered the perfect wedding. The perfect wedding. A perfect, surging, turgid heaven. Efficient, streamlined, smoother, leaner. Like love, if it was a vacuum cleaner. Look, perhaps love isn't there for us to try to dress it up, all supersized. You'd lose the heart, there's no surprise, all human nature euthanized. We talked about love and life, and our verdict is that just like us, neither's perfect. A happy marriage is a lot of work. It's not a happy ending, but a great old journey. And on that road, it's love we flirt with. But to force its hand, it don't deserve it. And we can think of nothing worse than stressing for the perfect wedding. Who cares about the present tense? Our love all trapped in one event. A barrier between us and friends, I reckon that would do my head in. Love's not polished or perfect. It's compromise. It's knowing someone gets things wrong as much as they get it right. And despite all those flaws, we realise when it comes down to the faults, we just don't mind. So chill out, relax. This will be all right. This is the first of 3 poems that I'll recite. If you clap after each, I'll be delighted. And we can get on with a perfectly imperfect wedding.
I can't stand the thought, meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger, girl, you might as well do it. Been feeling you all the while, girl, I must confess. Let's get married. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger, girl, you might as well do it. Been feeling you all the while, girl, I must confess. Let's get married.
Please be seated. We're not here to talk love in a general sense, but to celebrate you and the boundless extent of joy that you've found, a new chapter begun, where 2 individuals choose living as one. And what individuals to make this commitment? You're both so unique, and you're really quite different. I mean, Jamie, he's brainy, incredibly shrewd, wily, determined, don't care if he's rude. He's stubborn, persistent, he's built around logic. According to friends, an immovable object. Whilst Laura is radiant, lively and chatty. She blazes through life like a whirlwind on caffeine. She's led by her heart, with momentum so powerful, friends say she rockets about like a bouncy ball. 2 very different people. who chose to embrace in a unified purpose with no hesitation, grew closer through dating, then low trepidation, eventually opted for cohabitation. And that's a difficult decision, a tenuous prospect. What happens when bouncy ball lives with a movable object? In each other's pockets, does it start to feel grating, frustrating to the point that you hate her, you hate him? The answer is no. Something greater begins. Plus, in the difficult moments, the bouncy ball wins. And so, yeah, Laura's restless, can't sit through a film. And when it comes to DIY, Jamie just isn't bothered. But his calmness is grounding, it helps her be still. When it's down to home improvement, she's totally on it. They both find the balance, whatever the tasks. The difference is helping to fill in the gaps. And they haven't just survived, but I think that they thrived. And I don't know it all, but I think I know why. See, in preparing this service, I've done my research. I contacted friends, I asked them for words to help me describe you. I noted the details, and whilst your differences were noted in each of those emails, when everyone asked, the same words came to mind. Those words were determined, honest, and kind. And you are determined, steadfast, committed to love, honest with each other. You work to build trust. More than this, though, in your actions and words, you're kind, always trying to put someone else first. And so even the immovable, the bounciest ball, can learn to adapt when you have that at the core. Those three simple strengths united have bound you together, and that's why you help those around you, lifting up loved ones. Together you've got it, supporting and guiding with passion and logic, and it's unique, and it's great, and it's pretty amazing, and that's why we're here. I think it's worth celebrating, but you don't need the service. You don't need the priest, you don't need the papers, don't really need me, because everyone here, I'm sure, would agree that you've already shown what a marriage should be. The only advice that I could provide is never lose track for the rest of your lives of those three simple words that your friends have supplied. Stay determined, stay honest, and above all, stay kind. All of us here, we wish you the best. To have known you together makes each of us blessed. This life's an adventure. There's no turning back. Go explore it together and have plenty of cats. And so, with a complete lack of power vested in me, I happily pronounce you man and wife. Jamie, you may kiss the bride. We'll come to any event you want, whether it's a wedding, a christening, a divorce. I will read an hour-long set.
I'll film it.
And you will get a copy of it afterwards.